6 weeks from tonight, ballots will be counted in the primary race to choose North Carolina's next senator. Queen City News, in partnership with The Hill and Emerson College, has details from a new primary poll out tonight, showing who's leading North Carolina's critical race for U.S. Senate. On the Republican side, Congressman Ted Budd has taken a lead with 38% of primary voters choosing him. Former Governor Pat McCrory trails at 22%, with former Congressman Mark Walker at 9%. 23% of Republican primary voters are still undecided. Queen City News anchor Ryan Kruger joins us now to break down the numbers. And Ryan, this is the first time that we've seen Ted Budd with a clear lead in the polling.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. Previous polls have showed what appeared to be a close race. This one, though, has Budd with a double-digit lead. There's also one other number we're about to show you that might also concern McCrory.
Ted Budd is endorsed by Trump.
Congressman Ted Budd has been trying to remind people of that key moment almost a year ago when former President Donald Trump said he's backing him in the North Carolina U.S. Senate race. Our new poll, released Tuesday, shows it's having an impact in the Republican primary, with Budd leading former Governor Pat McCrory 38-22 and former Congressman Mark Walker trailing them both significantly. Spencer Kimball is the executive director of Emerson College Polling.
We've kind of focused it in, and driving it is probably the Trump endorsement.
This weekend, the former president will be in Johnston County holding a rally for Budd and other candidates he's endorsed. Meredith College political analyst David McClennan expects Budd to get a further bump from it.
It's got to put the McCrory people in a very difficult situation, being relatively close to the primary election, not knowing what they can do to change those numbers.
In matchups between the various Republican candidates and Democrat Sherry Beasley, we also asked voters who they would pick in the fall. Budd leads Beasley by 7. Walker has a narrower lead, but McCrory slightly trails her.
So it suggests that within the electorate itself, that there is not as much of an appetite for a McCrory candidacy than for the other two Republican candidates that are in the top tier.
Kimball says with President Biden's approval rating at 44%, it could be that much more challenging for Beasley and other Democrats come November.
If the president isn't moving in the right direction from a public opinion standpoint, he could take down the whole party.
Now, we did reach out to the Budd and McCrory campaigns. We never heard back, though. Now, there's another Republican that you've also been hearing about. That's combat veteran Marjorie Eastman. She raised significantly more money than Mark Walker at the end of last year. But in our poll, we found only 1% of Republican voters are supporting her. Alicia?